Jack and Miguel, hikers and friends since childhood, had spent the day exploring the trails of Pine Ridge Preserve. On their way back to their truck, they heard a faint, desperate cry echoing through the stillness of the woods. They paused, scanning the landscape. Another sound followed, an agonizing bleat, raw with fear. Miguel's brow furrowed as he pointed toward a thicket near the marshy clearing. As they approached, the scene became clear. A young deer was trapped chest-deep in thick, sucking mud. Its legs flailed weakly, and its wide eyes darted toward them, a mix of terror and exhaustion. The animal's movements slowed, as though it had already resigned to its fate. Jack crouched, studying the scene. "If we don't act fast, it'll sink deeper," he said, pulling a length of rope from his pack. Miguel nodded, already shedding his jacket and rolling up his sleeves. "Easy, buddy," Miguel murmured to the deer as they advanced cautiously. The animal struggled anew, its hooves kicking mud into the air. Jack held up his hands. "We're here to help." His tone was steady but soft, as if speaking to a frightened child. Miguel edged closer, looping the rope into a lasso. The mud was a trap, thick and unrelenting. Miguel slipped and nearly fell in himself as he managed to secure the rope around the deer's torso. Jack braced himself on solid ground, gripping the other end. The deer let out another pitiful cry, its eyes locked on Miguel as if pleading for rescue. "Pull on my count," Miguel called. The two men heaved with all their strength, their boots digging into the soft earth. The deer's legs emerged inch by inch, mud clinging like a vice. Their arms burned, muscles straining as the rope cut into their palms. The deer let out a panicked bleat and thrashed violently, nearly toppling Miguel. But they didn't stop. With a final monumental pull, the deer came free, collapsing on solid ground. It panted heavily, trembling from head to hoof. Miguel dropped to his knees, his face streaked with sweat and mud, while Jack steadied the animal, gently wiping mud from its eyes. They stepped back, giving the deer space. For a long moment it just lay there, its chest rising and falling. Then, as if sensing the danger had passed, it staggered to its feet. It held their gaze for what felt like an eternity, then bounded into the trees, its white tail flashing like a signal of hope. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel where you will find a lot of interesting things.